Hello everyone, and thank you for joining me for another episode of Star Ocean, the second story. Where we left off previously, we spent the entirety of our last episode pickpocketing Mars as well as Cross, and we also started via a private action the events that are going to allow us to recruit Opera and Ernest later on in the game. So I promised you guys I was going to bring you back when we are outside of Salva, and here we are. So let's go ahead and mash our box button and get the looting started. The craftsmanship of Salva is pretty good and lots of jewelry. Okay, whatever, Celine. So yeah, I guess continuing with my own personal story, since there's not really much going on as far as gameplay here, this is bad, guys. We are not blurry photo. Awesome. Why would someone be fucking carrying that? Oh, that is really funny. So anyway, I was telling you guys that I have an insane boss, and she is just tormented a lot of us for a while. We had a series of we had a series of meetings and conferences we were supposed to be attending because we are a nutrition and health research facility. So there were just some things that we've been changing about our protocol, and she had assigned 3 of us to be attending these things so that we could revamp some things, which is fine, but she wasn't giving us any sort of schedule or letting us know which ones we're supposed to attend, which ones we're not, blah, blah, blah. So as you can imagine, it's been a mess, and on Monday, we ended up going to work instead of anywhere else. And doesn't that look like it should be a house? Maybe it's boarded, I don't know. But, you know, we weren't made aware that we were supposed to go somewhere in particular, so we fucking went to work, and she threw a fucking tantrum and said we did it on purpose, and we just wanted her to look bad, and blah, 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 blah. We were going to be the only 3 people not there, or I guess a better way of phrasing it is she's going to be the only person whose primary researchers weren't going to be there, and ugh. Anyway, you know, I feel bad for her. I don't want her to feel like anyone is intentionally mocking her, but, you know, do your fucking job. If you want us to be somewhere, let us know. Can I not steal from you, Alan? Hello there. How is the investigation going? It'd be going better if I could fucking steal from you. But whatever. No worries, Alan. I'm gonna steal from everybody else. Gimme. 12 full. Jeez, he really doesn't pay his workers well, does he? So yeah, anyway, that pretty much wraps up everything I was starting to say in the last episode. My boss is nuts. As much as I actually like... Oh, whatever, Claude. You're the one single-handedly holding this crew together. As much as I like some parts of the work, because we do a lot of like private consultations, we work with insurance companies as well as actual companies to incentivize their team members, like either losing weight or getting in better shape, things like that. So in a way, it's a really rewarding job because you get to, ooh, succubus cologne, holla, look at Celine. You just get a lot of exposure to really fascinating people, and you learn a lot about them and their histories, and like I said, it's really cool getting to do like hormone and DNA tests and interpret the results for them, and I've taught a couple of classes. I'm the only one, I think, I know for sure I'm the only one in my facility that has a master's degree, so I'm the only one who can do certain classes, and oh my god, we're not stealing from anybody. So sometimes that gets overwhelming because my company is bad about wanting to pay you to do good work, just because, I don't know, they kind of, I feel like, have the approach that everybody is replaceable, and they don't seem to really reward those of us who do have more skills than others. Like, there's another guy I work with there, and he has 8 years of experience doing this sort of stuff specifically, even though he only has a bachelor's degree. And he doesn't make much more money than the other people that got hired many years after him and don't do as good of a job as him. And I don't make much more than anybody else. And like I said, I have a master's and I'm the only one who does. So it's really bizarre the way our company kind of treats some of us. And I know a few people are really bitter about that, and they're just like, well, fuck you guys. If you're not going to make me feel valued, then whatever. So anyway, I guess long story short, and did I steal from the jam girl? Okay, I did try. I think, hey, Claude, let's move it. I think that's it then, guys. For some reason, I thought this place was bigger, but maybe it's not. All right, so to Arlia it is, and then it looks like we'll be done with that. Move out of my way. All this shit. So anyway, I guess the point of this entire story is that my boss is nuts. I don't want to deal with her shit anymore. And I think my coworker, who I just mentioned, has been there for about 8 years. His wife is expecting, and we just found out that for whatever reason, our research center doesn't have a good maternity or paternity leave policy, which, don't get me wrong, I understand that for some companies they may feel like, oh, well, we don't want you to be gone forever and make you feel like, oh, just keep having babies and don't come back to work. You know, I can really see it objectively from their stance, but at the same time, if you have someone who has been working for you for 8 years and has done a damn good job of taking care of all of your clients and taking care of all of the technical stuff that needs to be done, why would you penalize them in any way at all? It almost makes you feel like, do they know how to hold on to a team of people? I don't know. It's mind-boggling. But anyway, his wife is expecting, and he found out that he qualifies for zero paternity leave, like at all. Nothing. And I'm not just saying like, oh, you know, they're only giving him like 2 weeks half pay. Nothing. He gets zero. Nothing. It's ridiculous, guys. How are you not going to give him anything? Anything. His wife just works as a buyer for like a local bike shop or bike company, and she's gonna get, I believe, 12 weeks of 75% pay, I believe, and then after that 12-week period she gets another 4 weeks of half pay, and then everything after that is unpaid up until, I believe, she has 6 months. And then after 6 months, her job could be in jeopardy. But it's still just like, how can her job, which isn't even really that technical, give her that much more than our company wants to give us? It's like, are you serious? You can't be serious. So anyway, both he and I were kind of bitching about that the other day, and we were like, why are we here? So I've had my last, hey, the dad's here. Just a sec. Boss man, I feel bad about letting these kids be so lonely up until now. Oh, he's the one that I think was in Alan's little dungeon thing. Dad's back. Yay, yay. All right, Daddy's back. Back again. Daddy's back. Tell your friends. Ah, damn it. So anyway, that's it, guys. I don't really have anything else to say on that matter other than I am probably going to be chilling. And the good news is I'll likely get to do a lot more recording, at least for the next semester, because my husband and I may or may not have addressed this in this Let's Play yet either. We both know we do want to go on for PhDs, or I may end up getting a second master's because I'm considering switching to wildlife biology. Right now my master's is specifically in public health or health education. And well, my emphasis is health education and community work. Okay, I guess there's no one else here. For some reason I thought there would be. And as much as I like it, and I don't mind doing research, and I don't mind working with people, I mean, like I said, the job itself is fun, but it just seems like, you know, some of the jobs aren't what they really need to be. And when I've done a little bit of work in nonprofits before, I've just seen where, since some are grant funded, you know, as soon as your money runs out, your job basically is gone. It's just, I don't know. I don't want to work in a university setting forever, which is what I was doing when I was completing my master's. I worked for the actual university, and that's why everything was paid for me. I taught 2 classes, and I ran our sexual health as well as body image and eating disorder programming on campus. So I did a lot of shit for how little they really paid me, but you can't complain because the whole master's was totally free. I didn't pay a dime. But I worked my ass off, and holy shit, I think we're done, guys. I think we actually can go ahead and head over to Herlie. Huh. How interesting. Well, let's go. All right, well, we will make our way over there. Holla. And we're going to, of course, do some pickpocketing, and I don't know if there are any private actions in Herlie for us. We'll still enter that way and just see how everything unfolds, but I don't, off the top of my head, believe there's anything there that can be done, at least not with the 3 people we have right now in our party. But anyway, so I guess to make a long story I don't know why people say long story short, because at this point it's really long story long. But to make a long story short, I may end up trying to switch over into wildlife biology. So as a result of doing such a switch, I don't think I could automatically enter the doctoral program since I don't have a direct background in like conservation or anything like that. I believe I would have to get a second master's first to prove that I can, you know, hold my own. So there are some things that are pretty much basic and I know I can do, and I'm sure any university would agree. So I am an excellent researcher. That's not a problem, whether it's field research and you're doing it on humans or animals. I'm confident in my ability to learn the different methods quickly and execute them properly. Like, that's not even an issue at all.
Oh,
all right, we'll take these guys out super fast, super fast. But the thing of it is, I may lack the direct knowledge because I think for me, personally, if it comes to wildlife biology and conservation, I think I would be more interested in working with birds or reptiles. So either ornithology or herpetology would be what I would want to specifically study. Oh, it's those guys.
Things will work out somehow.
I want Claude to hurry up and get that level so I can put some more skill points and bring up... Oh my god, Celine. It's pickpocketing. That would be ideal. We're not really getting too much for this, so... But he might level up before we get there. Actually, I'm curious. Oh, no. It's not happening. Not happening at all. So let's get to Herlie. Alright. Can I enter? Yeah, private action time. So we'll start out this way, talk to everybody. I don't think we've done any major exploration here. Well, where should I go visiting? We came a little bit ago because this is where we got the bandits gloves. Wow, this place is fucking cool looking. I like that perspective. So, okay. Ah, damn it. 10 years too early. What does that even mean? Oh, he is not happy, guys. It is hard to find a safe place anywhere in the world. I don't think anyone here is going to really say too much. What do you have to say, Rena? Hey, Claude, where do you think this sea breeze has been in its travels? Ugh. Rena, get a life. And it is so hard to steal from her. 200 full, 200 full. Man, all of these sailors have either tea or some sort of liquor. Alright, that's it for this area. Let's go northward. But yeah, again, long story long. I am likely going to just make a switch, or we'll see where we end up. I know there's someone over here. My husband knows for sure he is going to stay within anthropology. I don't know if I've told you guys this either. His master's, or what he's finishing his master's in right now, he has 1 year left, is anthropology, but he is teaching zoology classes, so he's very well versed in biology as well. So we both kind of have two backgrounds. Mine is public health and microbiology, and his is organismic biology and anthropology. So we both can pretty much do whatever we need to do in either one of those areas. But I think he's going to stick with anthropology, and as I've ranted to you guys about for 2 episodes now, I'm thinking I'm pretty much done with public health, at least while we're in Colorado. I can't work for this company anymore, and I need a break. I really do. Which might sound kind of bad, because you're supposed to love everything you're doing, and it shouldn't feel so taxing to go into work, and you shouldn't feel absolutely drained every time you leave and come home. But with my present supervisor, just every day is a goddamn mess. Who's this? Eleanor. She is a cutie. Will you stay and talk to my daughter? Of course. Miss Eleanor, what's the matter? I can't leave my bed, but the view from the window carries me to lots of places. Aw. We'll come and talk to her as a group, I'm thinking, to see just what she has to say. Aw. So yeah, we will come back here briefly. Because again, this place isn't that big either. I can tell this is a harbor town. There is such a variety of seafood here. Damn it. Alright, got that coconut milk. Yummy, yummy. So we'll see what's going to happen. Either my husband's going to go on for his PhD in anthropology, or I know he was telling me he's thinking about us maybe traveling somewhere else, I don't know if he wants to work overseas or not, but that's fine with me. You know, I'll pretty much follow him anywhere. If there's anything you can steal, steal it. Okay, whatever. Not worried about you, buddy. Not in the slightest. So I'll follow my husband anywhere. I'm not one of those people that has to be like, well, my career needs to come first, blah, 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 blah. I just want him to be happy, and I want us to have what we need, but we live pretty frugal and meager lives, so it's not as though either of us have any grandiose desires for our lives. Like, we just want to be happy, we want to be healthy, and we want to feel pride in the work that we do. So I think everything is going to work out fine. It's just an issue of figuring out exactly what path you want to take and how you want to proceed once you've got kind of a general idea of where you want to go. So for me, it is possible that maybe I'll get another public health or research position wherever we move next, or I'll go on for my second master's, or maybe I'll just continue on to a doctoral program related to public health. I don't know. I haven't really decided. I've got plenty of time now, especially if I am going to put in my resignation, which I'm planning to do today. This is a big-ass house. You're an eyesore. Go away. Whatever. Go fuck yourself. I'm only an employee here. You're fine. You don't have to explain anything to me. I'm just here to steal shit. That is my objective. And I hope they have, like, treasure or something. Oh, is there nothing? Ooh. Gotta steal, gotta steal. Damn it. So yeah, guys, I'm kind of excited to tell you the truth. I know for some people, they're like, oh no, that's terrible that your boss is that much of an asshole. But, and it is, you know, that is unfortunate because I'd rather stay there for the next couple of months until he graduates and we decide at that point where we want to go and what specifically we want to do. But you know what? Having a whole semester kind of to myself is probably nice. I'm one of those people that I've worked really hard my entire life, to tell you the truth. Like, ever since high school, I was always doing a bajillion things. And then during my undergrad, I was a triple major and I was an honors student. Even for my master's, I was a 4.0 student. You know, I kind of worked my way up and paved my own future, if that doesn't sound too cliche, but it is very true. I kind of brought myself up and did everything on my own because I didn't expect anyone else to do anything for me or take care of me. So, I don't know. I think it's about time, and that's what my husband was saying too, that I just give myself like 4 or 5 months, just relax. I've earned quite a bit of money over the last year working for them, and like I said, he's still a student and he's getting paid to get his master's, so we're not losing anything in our years here in Colorado. And we'll only have, once he's done, I've been here for 2 years. I worked the entire time with the exception of, I guess, if I put in my resignation today, I plan on giving her between 8 to 10 weeks, which I know is more than generous for me to do. And a lot of people have been telling me that. They're like, oh my god. Or not a lot of people, but I've talked to my husband about it and 2 of my friends. Have you heard a 2-headed dragon monster has appeared in the town of Salva? So basically, if you wanted to recruit Ashton, this is how you would start those events. The town of Salva. That's right. Some time ago, there were some people who said they saw a dragon, but that was just a rumor. What now after Alan? I think even if we did go back, who's Alan? Do you know any details? They seem to be looking for someone to slay the dragon, but I'm sure a lot of warriors have heard that story and headed off to Salva. The problem may already be solved. I wonder. That's made me curious. It's best not to go near Salva Drift. I doubt you guys would be able to slay the dragon. Whatever, fuck you. So anyway, if you wanted to recruit Ashton, there you go. That's what you would do instead of going and seeing that private action to get Ernest/Opera. So anyway, I want to go back and see Eleanor. Talk to her again. Yes. See if this makes the little kid happier. I can't leave my bed. Okay, well, whatever. I guess that's it. I don't think there's really anything else for us to do here. We really should be good on everything. We pickpocketed. We found a fuck ton of treasure. I think at this point we should be good to go ahead and head over to the other continent. Unless there's someone. I don't think there's anyone here for us to talk to. So, okay, guys. Let's go to the port. And then we'll end this episode here. Man, the last one and this one. Long episodes, guys. That's what happens when we've got these sticky fingers and places to loot. Oh my god. Claude, run faster! Okay. So thank you so much for watching, everyone. I'm your host, Rabbit. This is my playthrough of Star Ocean, the second story. And when we come back together on our next episode, we are going to talk to this fellow right here and make our way over to the continent of Liqueur, I think is what it's called. Or we're heading to Liqueur. Whatever. We're going to get on the ship and go somewhere new. So I'll see you guys then.